Welcome, good people. Welcome back. Bringing it back, taking it back to my roots. Oil change. Never too good for a good old oil change and inspection. This vehicle is going to need some attention. It has approximately 57,000 miles on it, if I'm not mistaken. The tires are completely ruined. They're bald and about to pop. I call those Maypops. It needs a fuel induction service. I'm gonna recommend a brake fluid flush. Fluid is very dark in color.
Question. Somebody in the comments on the last
I was gonna bring that up.
Okay, there you go. He asked
what would happen, what was the worst can happen if you don't give your brake fluid attention. I would say next to changing your oil and changing your transmission fluid, I'd say over that really, changing your oil and changing your transmission fluid, brake service is #1 on my list. The reason I say that, brake fluid is like a hydraulic fluid. It's a very funny fluid. It absorbs moisture. Every time you open it up, it absorbs moisture. It breaks down over time. Make sure I'm not leaking. Okay. Breaks down over time. It burns. And what'll happen, because brake fluid is just recycled. Well, the car is recycled. It gets pumped into the caliper. That caliper generates a lot of heat, and it makes its way back up into the reservoir. Whether you're doing the brakes, because when you do the brakes, you have to push back in the piston, and that piston was storing all that brake fluid. When you push it back in, it all goes back up there. So whatever got burnt and broken down gets pushed back in here, and that's what gives that dark color look.
How often should you brake?
I forget. I normally just change it when it gets dark. But what'll happen, to answer you guys' question, well, what if I neglect it? Well, one day you're gonna be driving down the road and the pedal's gonna drop down to the floor. Inside every master cylinder and throughout your whole braking system, you have rubber hoses. And when this stuff breaks down, it'll start deteriorating those rubber hoses a lot quicker. And you don't want that to happen with your braking system. You don't want anything deteriorating with your braking system. It causes leaks. It just causes a total loss in pressure, potentially running into somebody. So you have to pump the brakes real fast, try to stop.
Let us see you pump it again. Pump, pump, pump. That's gonna be a new TikTok thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
We call it the Alice the Car Doctor pumping stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Listen, question now. Listen, I done bought these fancy boots,
Mine's
so
locked
me and
in
you
the
can
van.
match. Where your boots, man?
I'm surprised they didn't get stolen. He stole my son's laptop. How about that?
Oh, my
what you
son.
gonna do with a
child
Chromebook? Like, you can't do nothing with it. It's locked down. I don't know, man.
Issued by the school system.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, those boots had more value along with my wideband that was in the car than the Chromebook. Heck, I would have felt better if you took your cards and went swiping crazy.
Right. Thank God he didn't know.
Come on, man.
And I drove my car to work. It drives just like it's supposed
I
to.
aired up the tires. I looked it over.
My
I
tire
need
light
to
is back
service
on. And yes, you need to service it. Hey, look, good people, I'm gonna put Alice Car Doctor on blast. My doors, they right there. We ain't gonna put them on.
And
Okay?
when I don't know, when it snows.
Anyway, we're continuing the Dodge trend. This is a Dodge what?
Caravan.
57,000 miles. With Maypops all around. Look, I was about to say. With Maypops all around.
So they need to bring it back up to speed. Would they do it? I don't know. My wife just looked up the intervals for the brake fluid flush. Every 30,000 miles or every 2 years.
So it's not something that you need to do as frequently as your oil change.
This sound about right, because every 30,000 miles, that's when the fluid started to look deteriorated. This one is almost at 60, so they're well overdue for one. Very important.
You know what? I need to order some more custom things. Hey, now I know this customer is an older lady, but it smells like marijuana.
Hey, your granddaughter be driving the car for me.
Crazy work.
Like, why you gonna subject your grandma to that? Y'all wrong for that. Dang. Now I got a contact. Let me go sit down somewhere. I quit. Oh man. That always tripped me out. Getting somebody's car and it smells just like ganja. This one's done. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Minivan. Just short about. We need to do better at changing our brake fluid. So, just out of curiosity, I was like, man, I probably should go check my wife's. Because I do love my wife and I want her to be safe. Man, this stuff is
Say it again.
terrible. I love my wife. I do love my wife and I want her to be safe. But it's not looking like that because I got you driving around with black brake fluid.
And I'm glad that you said that, cause
I feel awful.
let's show these people the brake fluid. I mean, what's the perks of
It ain't even brown. It's black and look contaminated.
So, I mean, guys, if you think it's a perk by being married to the mechanic, it's really not. You know what I'm saying?
I need to service this car. I need to do an oil change. I need to fix this exhaust leak.
Okay, my turbo whistling too loud. Like, my
Azaria
doors.
said it. I was like, girl, you know what you're talking about. It's fine. Supposed to do that.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, he cute and all, but it's like, can a sister get her car fixed, please?
Bro, they jumped the pull apart.
It's dirty. Look at it.
Look, still got the writing on it. No key.
You know what I'm saying? Look how you got me riding around. Come on, people. Campaign with me. Tell them to fix my car in the comments, please.
Man, I don't got no money.
You got some money. Oh, you got the money.
Time for another one.
I mean, I was secretly hoping I could get a new car. But they returned my car.
Get you a Volkswagen Beetle.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Get you
Need to be the same TDI or Audi.
I bought you this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a Fiat 500.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I drive an Acura.
No, but I bought you this. I
That's
got
what
it
I
for a
want.
good deal.
You know what? It's time for me a new car. Why don't you get me a new car and you daily drive my car?
Look at this. I bought this for you. When your car got stolen, I wanted to surprise you with this.
Nah, baby.
Look how roomy it is. 116,000 miles.
Nah, this electric or something.
No,
What just happened?
it's got crickets in it.
Nah, I'm straight.
I know you like crickets.
I'm good.
Look, it's got these. You won't even have no blind spot. It got a little quarter mirror here, side glass.
Listen.
Leather
I want you to
seats.
strongly consider, because you need a new daily driver.
I'm driving this minivan.
Get me a new car,
No.
and then you drive the Jetta.
I'ma
It's
fix-
good on fuel.
I'm gonna fix the Mini. It's a 5-speed. There's nothing wrong with the Mini.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
See what I have to deal with. See?
Pull that around. I am done with it.
Finally, a little change from Dodge. Car doctor, what you doing?
Fixing this door. This is why it's important to diagnose. That's why nothing works on this door. Because the wire's all chewed up. This truck was in an accident and I guess this got chewed up. I don't know. It's just a weird thing to happen. Now I'm trying to get this out the way. I'm gonna slide it this way so I can repair the wires.
Did you take a picture of it for him?
I am. I'll get this out the way. I'm putting stuff on fire. Okay. These are active wires. I probably need to turn the truck off.
Would you like me to turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a nice Ford, what? F-150? 250? 350? What is it then?
It's an excursion.
Okay. This is a King Ranch. I do know that.
What?
A King Ranch.
Okay, on King.
It said on the side of the truck.
They lied to you. What? Which side?
Come on. You don't believe me. It's a F-150.
Yeah, ain't no King Ranch.
Yes, it is. I seen King Ranch, I swear.
You got some more?
Got some more what?
I would love to take some.
King Ranch. Told you.
This is not the original tailgate.
Oh, well, they shouldn't lie like that.
A real King Ranch would have it embedded in the seats. It just wouldn't be right there.
Well, they could have fooled me.
This is a, yeah, it'll be embedded in the seats, and it'll have it in more places.
Well, he might got new interior.
No. Dang, I thought you was on something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is a nightmare. Oh, how did this even happen? Traffic jam. You gotta turn the radio down.
I tested it. They can't hear anything with the mics.
Ew, fancy. You sure?
I'm sure.
I don't know about that. It's her fault if I get banned.
No one could ever ban you. Ban you.
Ban myself. This is dumb. Wires suck sometimes. Yeah, all these is cut. Cut. It's like,
Maybe they cut it to put the door on.
no, this is a rip cut. This is not it's not a clean cut. Because look at the wires. Look at the insulation. It's all rubbed off. This is a fracture cut. Like a smash cut. So when it was an accident, it got smashed. I forgot what he said happened. He was like, it's his son's fault. I do remember him saying.
Which one?
Francisco. He was like, it's Francisco's fault. Why I hit something or something he said. I don't know, I forget. Oh, okay. But this is why it's important not to just throw door sensors on it. The problem with this was, can't get it out. The problem that it was having is the door jar light to stay on, and this wasn't working. The window. So I gotta cut all this off. Unjumble this. Playing hero unit. Doing traffic jams. It's bunched up.
Correction.
Got it.
You guys can slightly hear the music. But listen, I don't like coming in here and interrupting their work atmosphere. So it's Raphael's radio day, and every time I film, I have to turn it off. So y'all, we're just gonna have to hear a little country in the background.
It's like mellow folk.
I like mellow folk, and I like that he likes mellow folk.
Yeah, I be rocking to this.
It's like this. You can't come in this shop and be stereotypical.
No.
Alex gonna play the mess out some country. Now me, I'm classic 90s R&B. Raphael, he ain't playing Mexican music. He playing mellow folk.
I
Mason.
tried to get him to play some Mexican music one day. I'm like, Raphael, we'll play some mariachi or something.
He was like, he don't listen to that.
Like, what?
Mason, he finna play that Pooh Shiesty. And he the only white guy in here. So, you know.
It's all flipped.
Yeah.
What you think we'll listen to, we don't listen to.
Yep. Everybody.
You think Raphael listens to Mexican. You think I listen to hood stuff 'cause I grew up in the hood. And you think Mason listened to some One Direction.
When Mason first started, I was like, "Oh, Alex plays country." He was like, "Man, do he ever turn it off?" Like, damn. Okay.
Hey,
Can't be stereotypical, guys.
country, keep your spirit clean. Like, all they talk about is love and their
Tractors
first love and
trucks.
And trucks, lifted trucks, and diesels.
I like mellow folk though.
Yeah, me too.
For sure.
I'm out of butt connectors. I'm going to have to order some to properly fix this. I can use my heat wrap, but it's just easier with butt connectors. I don't feel like doing this all day. So I'm going to have to order up some.
Okay.
Yep. So I can be done with this quick. But man, this was a mess. So once I butt connect these all back together, I will then wrap it with, heat shrink it, because the butt connectors have like a heat shrink. And then I will wrap it back up securely with electrical tape and put this rubber protector back over it. But I don't know how this happened, right? This truck is a mystery. It's kind of weird. Maybe this is a new door. Maybe it got smashed in over here once upon a time. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's almost fixed. This is the rear one. And what happened, I know we took a picture of it when it was on the vehicle, but it had a rub mark. I think this was the little rub mark. It looks like a chain link had banged up against it, or they may have hooked something onto it with the tow truck. And the way it was bent, it was like pulled. It was a pull bend, not like a lift or you hit a curb or something weird bend. Because in order to bend this steel bar, it'll take a tremendous amount of force to bend this bar. Even if you hit something, you will have to smack into something. And if you smacked into something, your rims will be destroyed. So that wasn't your fault. It wasn't our fault because putting it on the lift, it will bend it upward because we're lifting the car and our jack points are nowhere near this part. So the evidence pointed to the tow truck company. So, and of course we replaced them as pairs because I always tell people when parts are made, they normally give out at the same time. So why just replace one side and have the other side dry rotted bushings and whatnot? So replace both of them so you'll be good to go for the long haul. Now you will have to get an alignment. I was debating whether I want to take it up there or not, but I just didn't have the time. Oh, good, because I was worried about that because that's what I'm going to start doing is taking the cars up there because some of these alignment places are a little iffy. But they should have no problem aligning it now.
Yeah, okay.
With you, babe.
Curtis, I need some butt connectors.
Okay, I got you.
Leave Curtis alone. Curtis, what you eating over there? Curtis done went to the soul food spot.
It's kidneys.
Who that?
Kidney
I
stones.
don't know no kidney. Kidney.
Yeah,
Kidneys
that's
Cafe.
Mama's
Where that's
cooking.
Up on Dixie.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that.
It's in the strip plaza across from the quick trip.
We usually go to John. Oh, I know where Kenny's at. Right before you get on the 285. Yeah. John finds food. It's meh.
I haven't been to John's in a minute.
It's meh. And the ladies are mean.
Oh,
Anyway,
they are?
yeah.
I ain't going.
They mean.
I'm not going.
I don't think you would like them. Well, you enjoy your lunch. Come on, babe. Leave Curtis on.
How many you need? Just a pack or?
Yeah, a pack. All right. Huh? Yeah. Oh, man. All right. What I got going on?
Oh no, I was you was educating that customer about her car and what the
Was
customer.
it?
I filmed you.
Hey, that was my brother. Educating the customer. I'm a twin, if y'all didn't know, guys.
Lies.
So if you see me out in the streets, it may be me, maybe my twin. Twin, where have you been?
He lying, y'all. It be him. He tell people that though. But she was pretty cool.
Yeah, we had what was it? It was a lot of he say about that particular car. Well, I think I talked about it on one of the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the tow truck driver pointing the finger at me, and I'm pointing the finger at the tow truck driver. But what they cannot prove in court, how the saying go?
Man, just talk regular.
I got my case records. I was able to prove my case. Yeah, it was obviously the tow truck drivers. I forgot which video that was in where I was talking about the lift points. I was showing everything,
But I always like the fact that you take the time out, and you do this a lot to explain to customers so they can understand.
yeah, education is very important. Last thing I want to happen is people get over on my customers because of lack of understanding. I like to explain things so that when people articulate to them, they will understand, and you just can't tell them any old thing. Sometimes I tell my customers, have the same conversation with them like so, and I'll say, now go back to that other shop, tell them to fix it, but don't say nothing. The quietest person in the room is always the smartest person in the room. See what they say. Sometimes they'll shoot themselves in the foot by trying to lie and try to pull the wool over your eyes because they think you're not educated on the matter, and they'll just tell you any old thing, not knowing that I just gave them the full rundown of the vehicle. That's not the case with this, but it has been cases as such that I've done that too, and customers are like, man, they tried to get me. And they was very shocked when I know about the situation. So yeah, just a little tip there.
It's not the right part.
It's not? Ooh, yeah, it looks.
Short.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. All right. Always parts issues here. That's not gonna work. Almost the right part. But no cigar. All right. What I got going on in the shop today, I always try to give y'all an update on what's going on. Finishing up a front timing cover on that because it was leaking very badly. Doing a lifter job down there on a Hemi. I didn't want to get too close to the radio. That actually needs to be unblocked so I can get that out and test drive that. I'll do that in a little bit. You know what's going on with that. The Challenger, the Charger, they call it the Challenger. Give y'all an update on this particular vehicle. I'm actually gonna call the customer tomorrow. I'm gonna have to dig into the harness. I've tested the computer. The way I tested it, because I don't know the right procedures or the right way to test the computer yet. I have to do some research. This is one of those things I never learned because I don't normally get into a lot of computers type stuff. So never really learned the proper way to test. So I did it my way, which is take the computer out and put it in a known working charger. And that's what I did. I took the computer out, put it in a known working charger. Computer came online. I was able to communicate with it. All was well. So I put it back in, still no communication. I was like, computer looks good. Another way I test for computers is I will unbolt them and open them up. And I think I have an example of this. Look at the circuit boards and see if I smell anything burnt or see anything burnt. I have an example. I'm gonna come back to that in a little bit. I had to replace this ground wire. Well, yeah, I had to put an engine ground on it because this harness is just screwed. It's all mangled and burnt, and it's looking like it's gonna be the harness. I've also switched out the total integrated power module, TIPM, as people like to call it. I've swapped around body control modules and nothing, still the same thing. I'm like, what the heck? I've ran tests, traced wires. I've been spending much time on it as I can, because of course I still have to run a shop. I've probably got like maybe 2 to 3 hours wrapped up into this car already, and that's a lot for me. Normally I'm able to figure out things pretty quick. I'm gonna do one more test run in the morning. I didn't get a chance to look at it today, but I'm gonna run one more check. Then, well, I'm gonna run the check on the harness, chase down some wires, just double, triple check the harness, because I haven't really been looking into the harness. But it's looking like the harness. That's the only thing I can think of. If anybody in the comments have any ideas, you know, please feel free to write down in the comments. The issue is with this one is no communication with the computer. The other modules are coming online. I think I'm able to get into I have to look back, but I am able to get into other modules, but they all say lost communication with ECM or something weird. But let me go grab that example. I really want to show you that. Here's my example. Came from a Ford vehicle. This car, I assumed it was the computer, and my assumptions was right when I opened it up. First thing I noticed was this black smudge. If you look close at the circuit boards, it's all fried up in here, and that's just indications of the computer is bad. But I do not do computer work. It's just, I don't know.
We had a comment that was like, it's hard to call you a doctor. It's like, look, folks, everybody got their specialty.
Yeah.
Now, this man right here,
I don't specialize in
he's the
transmissions.
engine man.
Yes, I love
Right?
engine work.
Then we got a shop down the street. He does nothing but electric.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got transmission shops. So everybody's got their specialty.
Yeah, you go to a medical doctor today, and if he specializes in heart, and I go to him talking about my foot, he's gonna say, I'm gonna have to
Go
go
to a
see you
podiatrist, yeah.
So it's like, come on, man. It's like, just because you're a doctor in your craft, that doesn't mean you know everything about it. Just like they call it practicing medicine, I'm practicing automotive. I don't know everything. Yes, I'm very talented in what I do, and I know a lot, but I'm still learning every day. And once I get around to it, I will eventually look into computers more and learn how to properly diagnose it. But as of right now, I'm a business owner and a mechanic in my own business, which takes up a lot of time, and a full-time father and a full-time husband.
Show this
So-
double time husband, baby.
Yeah. So it's I got a lot on my plate. So if I don't know something, it'll be easy. Not everybody know nothing, and people who claim they know everything is full of F. Full of S, full of whatever. Full of F. What's full of F?
No, it's
Full of fluff.
okay. No, then Fluff the mechanic.
Yeah, no.
Fluffy, Mexicanic, we love you.
What's up, CJ? All right, good people. I'm gonna end it for the day. I really enjoyed you guys. I hope you enjoyed me. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, Alex Conduct out. See you on the next one.